Okay, if you're a developer, you know this feeling. The code just isn't working, the error message is totally cryptic, and you're just about at your wit's end. But what if? What if you could turn all that frustration into a genuine breakthrough? Well, today we're unlocking the secrets to turn your AI into the ultimate debugging partner.
Oh man, we have all been there. Just staring at the screen, your coffee's gone cold, and you are completely, utterly stuck. This quote, it just perfectly captures that universal pain point for every developer. It's that moment of code blindness, where a simple solution feels impossibly far away. But that's exactly where a huge shift is happening right now.
Now, the insights we're diving into today come from a fantastic article by Vishal Kumar Sharma over on multigan.in. It's a platform that explores everything from design and finance to tech and more. They're all about sharing stories and insights that inspire. And honestly, this guide is a perfect example of that. First, let's just get on the same page about the problem that AI is really set up to solve. The source article calls it the debugging nightmare, and that feels about right. We're talking about that traditional, often lonely, and super frustrating process of hunting down bugs. For years, our tools have been reactive, right? We use print statements, linters, debuggers, but always after something's gone wrong. It's all manual effort, and it is so easy to get stuck just staring at your own mistakes. But now, AI brings a totally different approach to the table. It's collaborative, it's conversational. It's not just another tool, it becomes a partner that can actually decipher those vague errors and spot the very things that we've gone blind to. So this leads to a whole new way of thinking. It's really time to stop seeing AI as some kind of magic black box and start treating it like a true co-pilot, a partner you can actually pair program with 24/7.
But, and this is a big but, here's the catch. The power isn't really in the AI itself, it's in how you talk to it. Just pasting your broken code and typing, "fix this," is going to give you, well, mediocre results at best. The real skill is in the communication. It's all about the quality of your prompts.
So how do we get good at this? How do we become great communicators? The source article lays out 3 foundational principles that are basically the bedrock of every single successful AI debugging session. Let's break them down. First, and honestly, most importantly, context is king. This is probably the #1 mistake developers make. You have to remember, the AI knows absolutely nothing about your project, your goals, or your setup. You have to give it a well-written bug report every single time. So what does good context actually look like? Well, it means providing these 5 key things: the code itself, the full error message, not just the last line, your original intention for the code, what's actually happening, and of course, your tech environment. If you leave any of these out, you're pretty much asking the AI to fly blind, and its suggestions are going to reflect that. Okay, so once you've provided all that rich context, the second principle kicks in. Be iterative. AI debugging isn't a one-and-done command, it's a conversation. Think of your first prompt as just an opening statement. And here's a perfect example of how that conversation flows. You start broad, maybe asking for potential causes. Then when the AI suggests something, you can dig deeper. Hey, explain that type mismatch you mentioned. And once you get it, you can ask for a forward-looking solution, like suggesting a refactor. See, it's a dialogue. And the third foundational principle is incredibly powerful. Leverage examples. One of the best ways to provide context is to just give the AI a direct point of comparison. You're not just showing it what's broken, you're showing it what working is supposed to look like. I mean, the difference is night and day, isn't it? A bad prompt is lazy, it's vague. But a good prompt, that's a masterpiece of context. It gives the broken code, a working reference, and a crystal clear instruction to compare the two. This is how you get those high-quality, super targeted answers you're looking for. Okay, so with those principles in our back pocket, let's get tactical. How do we apply this to the most common bugs we run into every day? The source provides a really fantastic toolkit of strategic prompts. The key strategy here is to give the AI a specific role based on the kind of bug you have. For simple typos, tell it to act as a strict linter. For those runtime errors, have it analyze the full stack trace. And for those really tricky logic errors, ask it to provide a step-by-step trace of this variable. You're tailoring the prompt to the problem, and that's just way more effective than a generic, "help me."
Now, once you've mastered those basics, you can move on to even more sophisticated stuff. This is really where AI goes from being just a helper to being a true game changer in your workflow.
I love this question. So many of us use rubber duck debugging, where you explain your code line by line to an inanimate object, and in the process, you find the flaw yourself. While AI is the ultimate rubber duck.
because it can actually talk back and challenge your assumptions. You can literally walk it through your logic and ask it to find the holes for you.
This leads to a much more proactive approach. Before you even run your code, you can use the AI to simulate edge cases. Ask it things like, predict the output if the input is null, or what happens with an empty list. This lets you find and squash bugs before they even happen. It's amazing. So what does this all add up to? It's really about a fundamental change in how we approach our work. It's about evolving from being a lone problem solver into something much more powerful. This quote from the article just says it all. You are no longer just a solitary bug hunter. You are the director, the expert collaborator, guiding a powerful AI partner to find and fix issues with incredible speed. That is the new core skill for the modern developer. To make this real, here are your next steps. First, get AI integrated directly into your coding environment with tools like GitHub Copilot. Second, start building a personal library of your most effective prompts, the ones that work for you. And finally, always try to think proactively, using AI to test scenarios and prevent bugs right from the start. Ultimately, this isn't just about fixing errors. It's about boosting your own creativity and efficiency. The possibilities are just expanding every single day. Which leads us to a final thought. A question for you. What's the most creative way you've used AI in your own coding workflow? We would genuinely love to hear your answers. And to explore these techniques even deeper, you can read the full article this explainer was based on over at www.multigan.in. And of course, for more insights just like this one, be sure to subscribe to the Multigan channel. Thanks for joining us.